There are crimes so dark, so horrifying, that they shatter even the most hardened investigators. Crimes that don't just happen in the shadows, but are filmed, sold, and distributed on the darkest parts of the internet. This is the story of Peter Scully, a name forever linked to one of the most depraved criminal networks ever discovered. A man who didn't just watch evil, he produced it. Peter Scully was born in Australia in 1963. On the surface, he was a businessman, but his real career was fraud, and later, something far worse. In the early 2000s, Scully fled Australia after scamming hundreds of thousands of dollars through real estate fraud. He escaped justice, relocating to the Philippines. It's there where the nightmare truly began. On the island of Mindanao, Scully built a new kind of business, a dark web operation producing and distributing the most extreme videos the internet had ever seen. His platform? Encrypted dark websites. His clients? Thousands of anonymous users paying in Bitcoin. And the content? So brutal, so sickening, that even naming it is a crime in many countries. But one name leaked through the shadows: Daisy's Destruction. Daisy's Destruction is one of the most infamous videos ever produced on the dark web. It featured young children, some under the age of 3, being subjected to horrific abuse. The footage was filmed in a homemade studio, often in an underground room Scully called the Vault. He used chains, gags, masks. He filmed with the intent to sell suffering. He didn't act alone. Scully recruited local teenage girls, many homeless or orphaned, who he groomed to help him lure victims. These were not actors. They were real children, real victims. Authorities around the world, Interpol, the FBI, and Australian police, began tracking the spread of Daisy's destruction, but the dark web made it nearly impossible to trace. Until one mistake: Scully uploaded part of a file without proper encryption, leading digital forensics teams directly to the Philippines. A raid was launched in 2015. What police found was worse than they feared. Children held captive, rooms designed for filming, scripts, costumes, recording equipment. A true house of horrors. Peter Scully was arrested and charged with dozens of crimes, including rape, human trafficking, torture, and murder. During questioning, he showed no remorse. He even laughed when police mentioned his videos. One of the girls, identified only as Daisy, survived. Her testimony helped convict him. In 2018, Scully was sentenced to life in prison. More charges followed, with the possibility of the death penalty in the Philippines. His arrest didn't end the network, but it exposed a massive dark web ring. Dozens were arrested globally. The case of Peter Scully proves that evil can flourish in silence, that behind anonymous screens, predators are real. The dark web is not just code and encryption. It is a mirror, reflecting the worst of humanity. Thank you for watching Dark Web Criminal. If you believe the internet has no limits, you haven't seen what's hiding in the deep. Like, subscribe, and join us next time as we uncover the darkest crimes of the digital age.